Hey guys, how you doing? This is Brother Bill, and I am out here at Gracie's raised beds, and I've got to do some repair work on these beds. Let me get you okay, you can see how this wood is falling off. So I'm going to have to make a couple raised beds to replace this wood, and that's what the video is going to be about today, is getting at least 2 of these beds done. Because I've already got stuff growing in them, but it's a good time to go ahead and get those ready while I've got the chance. Not much gardening work to do, so it's a time to do some repair stuff to help me later on. Alright then, y'all come along. It's not a lot to it, but I'll take you with me. Alright then, let's get going. Alright guys, I'm out here on my front porch, and I'm going to just show you the things that you're going to need. What I'm using today is this right here is a 1x6. It's treated wood. I got them in 8 feet, so I cut them down to 4 feet. So I've got 4 of the 4-footers there, and then I've got 4 of the 6-footers right here. Okay, I'm going to need a drill right there. I've got some screws in the bag. And then I've got these 4x4 blocks that's going to be the corner post for putting these things together. And what I'm going to do first is get the 4-footers screwed to the post first. I'll get all 4 of those, and then I will add the 6-footers alongside of those. But let me get these going here, and I'll be right back with you. Alright guys, I got 3 more to do, and I'll get those 3 done, and then I'll pick you up at the end of those. Alright guys, right there you go. I've got the 4 4-footers done now, and what I'm going to do now is attach the 6-footers to the sides. Let me set you back down here. Let me get this cleared out so I can work. I got an area that I can work with. But I'll get these 4 4-footers out of the way, except for one, and then I'll show you how I'll put those together. Alright then. Alright guys. So all I'm going to do now, as you can see the corners there, I'm just going to attach those 6-foot boards to both sides, and that'll be the bed. That's all there is to it. So I'll get started on it, and when I get one finished, I'll get back with you. But let me just show you how I'm attaching them. It's just by screws, and same way I did the others. Okay, all I'm going to do is even that up, that corner up, there, like that. And again, that's going to go into this corner post. Now these corner posts are matching the width of these boards, which is actually 5.5 inches. So it's not exactly 6. So I cut those to match that up so it's even. Okay, so I'm going to do this on all 4 corners, and then that'll be the bed. Okay, I'll be back in just a second. All right, guys, that first one is done. You can see both those boards are mounted to the corner post. And just like that, you got a 4x6 raised bed. I'm going to get this other one done. And once I get the 2 done, I'll meet you out at the Gracie's garden. And we'll tear out the old ones and put the new ones in. All right, then. All right, guys, I'm out here. I got you set up here in front of this raised bed. One of the ones that I've got to replace. Here at Gracie's garden. I'll show you a little bit about what I'm doing there. I'll tear that out, and as you can see right over there, there's that new bed. And but let me get this tore out of here, and I'll show you a little bit of that. And then once I get that done, we'll set this new bed in here, because I don't want to lose the soil and I don't want to lose those plants. So anyway, let me get busy with this and I'll be right back. Okay, well, as you can see, that wasn't a lot to that, so I'm just going to go ahead and set that new bed on top, and we'll see what that looks like. All right, obviously that's going to have to be leveled up. Let me put you on pause, and I'll get that situated there. And then once that's done, I'm probably going to add some black cow manure in there to help that bed out a little bit, because I'm probably going to put some other plants in there. But let me put you on hold here for just a second and get that lined up, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, I've got that bed leveled off now. I did go ahead and put that black cow manure in there and mix that in really good, stirred it in with the soil. What you're looking at here is I got 4 of the cabbages. Let me get out of the shadow. I got 4 of the cabbages there, and those 2 right there are the curly leafed kale. That's all I had of those. So I put those in there, but you can see I've got an empty space there. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to put some collard greens right in there. I'm going to transplant those. I've never transplanted collard greens before. I just sowed them in the ground. But anyway, I'm going to do that, and I'll be right back with you so you can see what that looks like. All right then. All right, guys, I got those in there. Again, those are collard greens that I had actually started from seed, as you can see. So that's going to fill that empty space real nice. So thank you, Pastor Chuck, for that idea. Okay, well, I've got another one right here, and we're going to do the same thing, and then when that one's done, that'll be the end of the video. All right then, be back with you. All right, guys, I'm back, and that second one is done right there. I'm going to, as you can see, I've got some gaps over here, and sorry about that focus. What happened is when that heavy rains came, it washed those seeds down. As you can see, they went to the middle. So I may actually do some transplanting up here as well on these corners. But anyway, there you go. That's 2 of the beds. I spent 20 minutes cutting those boards, and then I spent another, I'd say 30 to 40 minutes putting those boards together, and then another 15 minutes setting these here where they are and tearing the other ones out. Alright then, well, it's that easy. It don't take a whole lot to it. I'm going to go ahead and do the other 4 down here. I'm going to leave the flower, those down there in the end, I'm going to leave those alone. But these other 4, I'm going to go ahead and get those replaced as well. That way we're good to go by springtime, and I won't have to be fooling with that because I'll be too concerned about planting by that time. So anyway, and I want you to look at this. Over here are pumpkins that actually I didn't grow. I bought some mulch earlier this year, and I mulched all this out here, and those pumpkins grew up in the mulch. And I've been using those pumpkins for putting away and cooking and that kind of stuff. They are the best pumpkins, I tell you what. I'm not a pumpkin fan, but I really enjoyed those. So we're going to be eating on those for a while. But anyway, hope everybody's well. Hope you enjoyed the video. It's something real simple. If anybody has a little space to grow some food, I like the raised beds. Again, you can see you don't need a lot of depth. You're talking about 5.5 inches, and that's all that is on these boards. So you don't need a whole lot of room, and that is a 4x6 bed that you're looking at, and it'll be like that all the way down. But anyway, hope everybody's well. Hope you did enjoy the video. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, share if you can, leave us a comment. Y'all take care until next video.